So I was thinking about what you said to me the other day about my painting, and I stayed up half the night thinking about it, and then something occurred to me, and I fell into the most peaceful sleep ever. You know what occurred to me?
No?
You're just a kid. What do you know? You don't have the faintest idea of what you're talking about.
Why, thank you.
You haven't even left Boston.
Nope.
Yeah. So if I asked you about art, I expect you would give me the skinny on every single art book ever written. You know a lot about Michelangelo, I bet. You could tell me his life's works, his criticisms, his sexual orientations. But you can't tell me what it smells like in the Sistine Chapel. You've never stood there and looked up at that beautiful ceiling. And if I asked you about women, I expect you to give me a personal syllabus of your favorites. Yeah, sure, you got laid a couple of times, but you can't tell me how it feels to wake up next to a woman and feel truly happy. And if I asked you about war, yeah, I'm sure you'd give me a reference to a whole plethora of fiction and non-fictional material. You're tough, kid, but you've never been in one. You don't know what it's like to hold your best friend's head in your lap and have him look up to you, breathe his last air, and look to you for help. And if I asked you about love, I expect you to give me a sonnet. But you've never looked at a woman and been truly vulnerable. To know what it feels like to have a single look kill you or bring you out of your deepest grief. As if God had placed an angel on earth just for you. And to know what it feels like to be an angel for her. Or what it's like to have a love that can endure anything. Cancer. You can't tell me what it's like to sit and sleep in a hospital room and hold a hand for 2 months and not leave because when the doctors look at you, they see in your eyes that the term visiting hours don't apply to you. You can't tell me about real loss because that only occurs when you love something more than you love yourself. And you've never dared to love anything that much. So, well, you can't possibly be understood, right? And yet you dare to presume you know everything about me because you saw a painting and then you shred my life to shit? You're an orphan, right? Do you dare think that I presume to know the first thing about you because I read Oliver Twist? Yeah, and personally, I don't buy this whole I don't want to be here. Personally, I think you love all the attention you're getting, and personally, I don't give a shit. Because there is nothing that I can't learn about you that I can't read from somewhere else. Unless we talk about your life. But you won't do that because you're scared of what you might say. So, your move, Chief.